to the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Popped him up. Andujar ranging into the outfield, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Duffy hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
One out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my. Here's Didi Gregorius. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's only 2 for 10. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Snell has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kevin Kiermaier.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in, number 1. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The 0-2 once more. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Malik Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the... Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Second baseman.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. Duffy is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Called strike over the outside corner. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now. 2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Throw won't get him.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he hits it hard to the right side. Robertson from shallow right. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Skied into straightaway right. Pham will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Takes a knee-high fastball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Way outside. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Ready with another 0-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Digging in, Jake Bauers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, number 19.
Ready now, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one just missed outside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Malik Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, no one really likes getting flunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. Robertson is under it, 2 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Lifted down the line in left.
Coming in is Smith.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things.
And leading off for the Rays.
First pitch on its way.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Robertson, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High pop-up. Sanchez over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Kiermaier, the runner at second with one away. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Jake Bauers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Calling for it, Pham. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping up to the plate, number 19, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the left fielder, number 00,
Malik Smith the next to hit. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box, Matt Duffy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Andujar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diego Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
63.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Duffy charging in on it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Now that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games. So far.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's Brett Gardner now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Curtis Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
2-0 now.
No fight.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Daniel Robertson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And that's the second out. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 1. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Now batting, Jake Bauers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Gardner. And the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham sprinting after it. 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Robertson on the grass. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Now in the box, number 19. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Malik Smith been next to him. Comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Standing in, Matt Duffy, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Miguel Andujar has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Popped up. Bowers is there. 2 down. Gary Sanchez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Tommy.
Popped him up. Voigt moving to his left. 1 out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And that misses 1-1. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Torres picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ryan Stanek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Settling in now, Luke Voigt, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Stanek, originally from the state of Missouri. This is his first year at the big league level. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in and looking for more, Gleyber Torres. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The left fielder, number